Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon, a game from Greenheart Games. We just recently played and completed a series on Tavern Keeper, and I thought maybe coming back to this game, very nostalgic, one of their first games that they've ever done, about 11 years ago, Game Dev Tycoon, which was a very, how would you say, really successful game studio build-em-up. One of the first of its kind, I think, too, that all eventually just kind of spawned a bunch of, you know, different types of studio build-em-up games through the last decade. But this one is really cool. This one's a good one, and I haven't played it in over 10 years, and I would like to see what we can get ourselves into with Game Dev Tycoon. If you want to see more of this, hit the like button, subscribe for more, hype up the video, and let's jump right on into Game Dev Tycoon. I'll leave the playlist to Tavern Keeper in the comment section below, in the pinned comment section, so you can watch the whole playlist if you are interested in checking out Tavern Keeper. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Before you start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. Sure, we will be Rockstar Kanzstar. We will be named Kanz, and this looks like a pretty good portrait here. These are all the default settings. Game length in the pirate mode, off or on. You can play the game at 30 years, 35 years, 42 years. Pirate mode is just like hardcore mode, I guess, and probably randomizes everything. We'll leave everything on default, I guess, and do that. I don't know. Well, let's jump into it. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. We start out with $70,000 too. We will not have hints unlocked. No, we won't do that. Okay, so with that being said, $70,000. Let's get to work on developing our first new game. What topics do we have? Extreme sports, sci-fi, and UFO with superheroes. Don't really like any of these topics right off the rip here. I guess we'll go superheroes, and we'll pick a genre of action. Pick a platform. Looks like G64 dev cost. Well, it will cost us $20,000 to develop on the G64. It has a higher market share of 56.1%. We don't know any genres, and PC, we don't know any genres. I will obviously go with PC here. I mean, come on. I know the market share is less, but the dev cost is so much more less than the dev cost for the G64. Plus, PC should be around for a while, right? The name of this game will be Super Marvel's Beat 'em Up, I guess. That's as close as you got for me. Sure. Graphics, text-based, 5,000. We will do 2D graphics for $10,000 more, and I guess that's all we can really do. So $15,000 for a 2D game, and we're gonna go to probably gameplay. Yeah, gameplay is gonna be here in superhero action. We definitely want to do that. Quest and story, don't really need to do that. Maybe engine a bit up more in quest and stories, and we'll work like that. Okay, there we are. I love one thing I really like nostalgia is these little bubbles going up and everything. Man, it brings back so many memories. Development stage 2, dialogues, level design, artificial intelligence. We want level design and AI to go up. Dialogue we really don't need because it's I mean, we're kind of going for like an action fighting game, I guess. Maybe there's a fighting genre. So maybe I shouldn't think this is a fighting game because it's technically an action game. Now I'm regretting my entire development now. Graphic wise, we'll increase that, and we will increase world design, and I guess we'll kind of do, yeah, we'll kind of stay steady here. Could have just left it as is, but that's fine. Cool. I think so there's bugs and there's research that we can do too. And you can sit here for a little bit of extra time to kind of get out the bugs, which we will. And then you can see time is progressing all the time, just about. Another bug, if we just wait, I think he takes care of that bug, and he does. Let's finish it right now. Okay, so Marvel's Beat 'em Up. Let's see what we got. It's our first game. Nothing to be too insane about. We see that we level up 2. We could change the name if we really wanted to. We could trash the game, or we can release the game. We're obviously going to release the game. We spent almost $40,000 on this game, so let's release it and see what it's all about. The game reviews are in. So first reviews for our newly released game, Marvel's Beat 'em Up, came in. Oh, 8. I was gonna say, I don't expect it to be that 8, 7, 8. Okay. A little bit of 6 there, but not too bad. Monthly cost, we cost $8,000 for our monthly cost. Good God. Okay, Kanzalone, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, Marvel's Beat 'em Up. The game received favorable reviews. With such a good start, Kanzalone are sure to gain fans quickly. Sure. All right, here we go. There's the units being sold currently right now. First week of sales, sold 3,600 units in the first week on the market. We made it in the charts, number 48. Perfect. Cool. Marvel's Beat 'em Up was so successful that we now have 15 dedicated fans. Oh, that's lovely. So we'll just wait for a bit here before we start jumping into our new game, I guess you could say. Generate game report, development new game history. Oh, you can see the game history. That's really cool. We also want to use research. Yeah, we want to use research. Sales record. Marvel's Beat 'em Up has achieved a company sales record with over 10,000 units. So this is an important milestone in the history of Kanzalone. It really is. Let's look at research. So we could do a new topic for 10 research points, or we can wait and do a custom game engine. I don't think we need to do another new topic, so we'll take our research and continue putting out some more games. I love that. Already $100,000. Look at that, $109,000. Let's develop another game. So we did superheroes last time. Let's look at sci-fi, and let's put it in the sci-fi. Ooh, sci-fi RPG. Pick a platform. We'll put it on PC, and this will be Starfail. Starfail. Perfect. And we'll do 2D graphics, start it, and RPG. So our first RPG, sci-fi RPG. So with RPG, we definitely want to focus on story and quest. Engine, maybe not too much, but gameplay and story and quest I feel like is probably pretty important, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. Starfail, sci-fi RPG. The Marvel's Beat 'em Up is still cooking. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff, good stuff. With the level design AI, yeah, dialogue is also going to be like a big deal. So we'll kind of like, yeah, we'll keep it kind of balanced on that. Seems pretty good to me. Now, eventually you'll be able, if you've never seen this game, you will be able to move out of the garage and into like an office and hire people and things like that. This is just the very beginning. Marvel's Beat 'em Up is now officially off of the market. World design, graphic, sound. I like it where it's at, completely balanced. We'll do that. That's good. Cool. All right. 60 fans in total from the Marvel Beat 'em Up. So that's neat. That's neat. Platform news. Recent market studies suggest that the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, great availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. So obviously that's kind of a kick to us in the PC area. So people are more going towards the G64. Experts say that this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. This we'll just have to see. We'll go ahead and wait till he's done with the bugs. Bugs are done, and let's finish it up. So how do we do on this one with our first ever RPG game? We did good. We got a new record in design, so that's pretty neat. And we're leveling up slowly but surely. Starfail. All right, here we go. Results are going to come soon. The first reviews of our newly released game, Starfail, came in. Looking at it, falls a bit short at 5. Have seen better. 4. Ooh. Fun at stages. Not very good on the RPG sense for us. We did not come back with a banger. We started off strong with the Marvel, beat them up, and then we came in with star fail and just absolutely failed. That's all right, I guess. We're still making money, and I still think we will be profitable with it nonetheless. According to rumors, the Japanese company Nintendo is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Nintendo is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will ever take off, but we are eager to see what Nintendo will deliver. Little do they know, right? Little do they know. So how much was that? That custom engine was 50. So we're still a little bit off. Let's go ahead and jump on our next new game, and we will jump on. We've done extreme sports or UFO. Let's go extreme sports. And we'll pick the simulation genre, and this will go for PC again. You can see already that the market share has gone up with the G64. Again, it still costs a lot of money, but I think I'm going to be still dedicated to the PC. And extreme sports is going to be extreme sports falling with style. And that will be a 2D graphic game. We'll start the development now. Now I hope we can get to our 50 research points with this development on this game. We'll bring down the sorting quest because it's a simulation game. Engine goes up, gameplay goes up. Actually, let's put max on gameplay because gameplay seems pretty important in simulation games, right? At least I feel like it is. Yeah, I feel like it is. Dialogue, level design, artificial intelligence. I think we should push those up. Bring down dialogue. We can even take down dialogue completely. It's a simulation game, falling with style. We'll do that. I like that. Okay, so we're about to hit 40 research points. We have hit 40 research points. Hopefully we can get to that 50 here soon. For this game, world design, probably pretty important. And we'll kind of go like that. Yeah, this seems all right. There we go. I would like to get a custom engine then, because once we get a custom engine, then we can start adding things to the engine and start to, oh, it's off the market now. We can actually look at that, right? Starfail is now off the market. It sold 7,362 units, generating $51,000 in sale. I think I can actually, yeah, let's look at the game history, can we? So for the Marvel's beat 'em up that scored an average of 7.25, it cost us $31,000, but it made us $73,000 in profit. That is pretty great. For the Starfail, it cost us almost $40,000 to make the game, and we only got like $12,000 in profit from it. Not that much. Platform news. Today, Nintendo has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called the TES. Early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Awesome. So this simulation sports game is really going to focus on technology, which I believe might be a new record for us. No, it's not. Okay, but we did level up in gameplay and we leveled up in level design, so that's quite nice. And sometimes you can just make these games and then trash the games, and that's just one way to, I guess, if you really don't like what you see and you're not feeling confident about your game, you can at least level up your skills and then just trash it and get it out. But I feel like you should always release your game because you still get money back for doing it. So let's go ahead and release it. We were 3 short from the research points, so that kind of sucks, but that's all right. The first reviews for a newly released game, Falling with Style, came in. Oh, God. Okay, falls a bit short. Uninspiring, I agree, probably. I don't know, not bad, not good. Okay, another kind of star fail, kind of mid-road here. Probably should, though, get some money out of it. Maybe. Contract work. Hi there, I've just finished Falling with Style, and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business, and we could use skills like yours. If you are ever short on cash, just let me know, and I will see if I have some work for you. Jason. Thanks, Jason. Thank you. 2 cans from Patrick and Daniel Klug of Greenheart Games. Hi, cans. We are the creators of Game Dev Tycoon and would like to thank you very much for purchasing the game and supporting us. Well, thank you very much, Patrick and Daniel. Thank you very much. Game Dev Tycoon is our very first game, and it means a lot to us that you are enjoying it. With your purchase, you support our little startup, and this will hopefully make sure that we can bring you more games in the future. Which, I think it was like 10 or 11 years later, we got Tavern Keeper. Seriously, you rock. Thank you very much, and have fun with Game Dev Tycoon. Cool. We should, yeah, but anyways, we should get at least a profit back from Falling with Style, even if, you know, what we have here is not the best. And then we gotta really think about, I wonder if I do contract work. Ooh, playtest. I think I might get, I wonder if I get research points for doing this. Let's do something quick and easy. 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks. Let's do this one. Yeah. Set up computers. We'll accept the contract. Hopefully I get some research out of this, because if I do get some research out of it, we don't need to like build an entire, we barely got that, by the way. We don't need to build an entire game just to, you know, get this research done. Contract successful. We will transfer $14,000 to your account. $14,000 to set up some computers. That's lovely. Jason here. I just got word from the client that the contract was completed successfully. Excellent work. Usually I have new contracts every 6 months, so check back soon. Falling with Style is off the market. It sold 6,400 units, generating $45,000 in sales. So it did actually worse than Starfail. So that's lovely. See if we can get another contract work done. I don't think we can actually do this one. This one we might not be able to do. We're not high enough level to do that one. Let's go into library software. I really want to get to the 50 here. Today, the new platform TES by Nvinto has been released. Very cool. Yeah, so if we can get our engine kind of dealt with and research that, I think then we can start possibly developing games and try to make them console friendly as much as we can. Let's see. Come on, one more. There we go. There's the last one. Perfect. And the contract was successful. So money in our bank. Let's go ahead and research custom engine. There we are. Start doing that. Fun. This game, man, it's coming back. Nostalgia, it's all coming back. It's a really cool game. It's a nice, easy, fun game. And like I said, there's been many build 'em up studio game dev studios. This game definitely inspired a lot of people. New research available. Game tutorials. Well, that's good. You have successfully researched custom game engine. Well, there we go. Create a custom engine. How much does that cost for us? It's gonna cost us about $90,000, which we just don't have $90,000 currently. So let's see if we can put out a banger of a game. Let's pick a topic. Let's do UFO. This will be a action on the, how much market share? 39% market share, $30,000 dev cost. Plus, we also have to pay $80,000 in Nvinto's license costs. I'm going to continue doing PC, and we're going to go destroy all cans. UFO action PC, run it. Start development on a 2D game, and here we go. Yeah, so this is going to be mostly gameplay, probably quests and story. We can bring that up a bit. Bring down engine and bring up stories and quest. Destroy all humans is what this is based off of. Actually, I've never played Destroyed All Humans. I've heard great things about it. Never played it myself, though. Dialogues doesn't really need to be too much here. So we'll worry mostly on level design and artificial intelligence. I like it. And then I should probably check to see what our next thing that we could possibly research soon. I guess maybe nothing at the moment. For this, world design, graphics, and sound. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do that. He's going at it. He's definitely going at it. Maybe we can break another record because we do, or break a record since we did level up recently. I think we leveled up in design, right? Now we can sit here, I think, and let him continue to work on the game a little bit longer, I believe. The only thing is that if you continue to wait here a bit, you know, it's going to cost you more because, you know, you have other bills to pay. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't work on it more. No record on any of this, but we did level up in our story and quest. We did level up in the engine. We leveled up almost everything, which is good. Let's go ahead and destroy all cans. New research available is mono sound. Oh, I guess, yeah. Oh, yeah, because we got the tutorial too, right? Yeah, game tutorials and mono sound. How much are those? $15,000 and $40,000. Okay. Sure. The first reviews of our newly released Destroy All Cans came in. Oh. 7. Okay. There we go. Bouncing back a bit there. That's going to really help us money-wise. 7s across the board. Almost. Almost as good as our first game that we put out. So I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. We're going to get some money back. So maybe we can do game tutorial. The recent release of the TES home console by NVIDIA has proven to be a massive success. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations by far. As one customer says, I love the games that come with the TES, and playing with a controller is so much more fun than on a keyboard. Yeah, probably. I always loved console gaming. I always love using a mouse, or not a mouse, a controller myself. Yeah, look at that. Money is rolling in for Destroy All Cans. It's actually ranked pretty high, too. Getting a lot of fans brought in, too. Well, with the money that we have, let's go ahead and start researching game tutorials for our games. We're going to spend the 40K, right? 40K on this. And our research points. I think game tutorials is probably more important than the mono sound currently. Awesome. We've now researched that. You can successfully research game tutorial. Sweet. I kind of want to build a game. Kind of want to go a little bit risky on this and build the game for the NVIDIA. Or maybe not. Maybe I start building my custom engine now. Or maybe I wait. Maybe we wait just a little bit longer. Let's wait a little bit longer. What about contract work? Anything going on in the contract work? We definitely can do that. Maybe that. Character design. Maybe that. Let's do playtest. Let's do this one. There we go. More contract work. Perfect. Perfect. Those are so satisfying watching those little bubbles go up. 13,000 in our pocket. In our bank account. Destroy All Cans is off the market officially, selling 20,000 units, generating $143,000. I think that is the most. I believe that is the most. So it got a 6.75. It profited $104,000. This one profited $73,000. It's 14,000 units sold. Yeah, that was the best game we put out. 20,000 units sold. Best game we've put out yet. Destroy All Cans. Recent studies suggest that the increasing variety of gaming devices also creates a market for more specialized games. Some platforms become more popular with younger gamers, while others cater for the more mature age groups. Definitely in this case, the PC would be the mature ones. And more of developers enter the market. We expect developers to focus their games on specific age groups to really make an impact. Target audience research available. How much is that? Target audience 15. Okay. Let's go ahead and develop a new game and pick. So we've done all of the topics already. I'm gonna double back to superheroes, and we're gonna release Marvel's Beat 'em Up NES. Well, TES, I guess in this case. We'll port it over. It'd be like kind of like a port dealio, maybe. Or I could change, you know, I'll change the name. We'll do action again. Marvel's good God. Marvel's what? Marvel's Smack 'em Up. We'll do Marvel Smack 'em Up as the kind of like the, I don't know. I don't want to say sequel, but maybe sequel portum kind of dealio. And we will take a risk here and see $80,000 license cost is a big one. And it's going to cost us $110,000 altogether because of the dev cost too. But 40%, and it could spark us into a whole nother thing with it. I think the younger audience will probably be more interested in this. So let's go ahead and get that. And then let's go to TES, our first one. 2D graphics. Start the development now. Marvel Smack 'em Up. Don't forget creating custom engines. This will improve your games a lot. You can create your custom engine through the action menu once you have researched the custom engine. Yeah, I want to wait a little bit until I get just a little bit more. Let's go like that. A little bit more research done before I start making my custom engine, because it does take a long time, and not a long time, but it does take a lot of money. And then once you get your custom engine dealt with, before you know it, it's going to be out of date, you know, and I don't want to like build something that's going to go out of date quickly. Platform news. Following the massive success of the TES console, there are rumors circulating that Vina, another Japanese company, is planning to release a home gaming console on their own, which I believe is the Sony. I think is that going to be the PlayStation? Maybe, possibly. World design, graphics, sound. Yep, looking pretty good. Keep at it. Marvel Smack 'em Up, our first, I guess, console game. Very low on cash after this. Almost $10,000. Almost $10,000. Yeah, this is going to be... Oh, now we're down to $3,000 because our monthly bills came in. 14 of 14 across the board. I think this is going to be a record on both sides. It is a record on both sides. And we leveled up in dialogue. Now we just got better because naturally we just leveled up. And so now we're just, you know, better at our craft as we go along here. Release the game of Marvel Smack 'em Up. Today, oh no, that was definitely not the Sony. Today, Vina has confirmed recent rumors about a new gaming console and announced the Master V. The company claims that the Master V is technically superior to the massively successful TES by Nintendo and plans to release it in the coming months. Well, the first reviews have came out from Marvel Smack 'em Up. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, we got 9s across the board. Now, I wonder, superheroes in action is a great combo. I agree. And also, maybe younger audience on the console. This is amazing. Okay, here we go. Big money. Look at the units sold in the first week. 10,000, 75,000, 73,000, 70, however many. And then the next freaking week, 82,000. Okay. This might be time for creating our own. Yeah, this is the time to create our own custom engine now. So in our engine, we will name it Unreal Cans. We'll put 2D graphics, linear story, save game options, game tutorials. It will cost us $120,000 to create this engine, but we will jump on it right now, and it will take us some time to as well. We'll have our own custom engine, the Unreal Cans, as this has been our money maker. This is our time. This is a banger. Banger of one. Marvel Smack 'em Up console edition, NES. Good thing we invested. It was a risk. It was a really, really big risk. And I wouldn't have taken that risk if my first game, Marvel's Beat 'em Up, didn't go so well, right? So we kind of knew with the action and the superheroes that it did well, and all that good stuff. So today, the new game platform Master V by Vienna has been released. Game Marvel Smack 'em Up is now off the market. It sold 49,000 units, generating $343,000 in sale. That is amazing. Your new engine, Unreal Cans, is now complete. Sweet. And we got some more research points, so we'll go ahead and spend some of that research points. We will get a new topic, possibly, or target audience. Let's go new topic. We'll do crime. Start the research on that. Crime. We could do something with crime with simulation. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let him scratch his head a little bit. Get in there, buddy. Get in there. The recently released gaming console Master V by Vina has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but that it will flourish in other parts of the world. This is like a DeLorean you have under here. I just realized you got a DeLorean under here. All right, research has been completed for crime. $187,000. Let's go ahead and start developing a new game. And we will do it on our new crime. Genre will be simulation. Platform, I will make this a more mature game, so we'll do PC, and this will be the Unreal Cans. I will name this The Cans Father. We'll do that. This should be a cheap one, a cheaper-ish game. We'll do 2D graphics version 2, and we'll start development on that. Cans Father. With the Cans Father and the crime and simulation aspect of it, I think the engine is probably big. Engine big. Story and quest, not really that high. We will add save game to it. We will have game tutorials on it, and we will have... Well, we're not spending too much on that. We won't put the linear story in. Maybe it can be like an open box dealio. Possibly. Hopefully this stuff will give us some more research points faster now that we're working on our own engine now. I don't know. Dialogue level design. This is pretty good. We don't need high dialogue for a simulation game. Let's continue. Artificial intelligence, though, we definitely need. World design, graphics, and sound. Yep, I'm happy with it. We don't need high graphics for a simulation game either. But world design, I think, is pretty important for a simulation game. Let's get those bugs taken care of. We did beat another record of ours in technology, and actually, we beat another record in design. Oh, he had a little bit of one there, too. All right, and we got 23... Oh, okay, you want to keep going? New research available. Casual games. Let's go ahead and finish this up. 17 and 17. New records across the board here. Perfect. Any level up? No level up. Let's release the Cans Father. Recent market data shows that the Govador's G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. That's right, the PC's coming down. In his unofficial statement, a G64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. The first reviews for our newly released game, The Cans Father, came in. Here we go. Our first simulation crime. 8, 7, good game, very enjoyable. One of the best. It's like I know what I'm doing. Played it for days. Perfect. Another banger. And we have $108,000 to start with. We're gonna sell a lot of units here for the Cans Father. It's not gonna be as good as the Marvel one, but it's still a nice, healthy chunk, a change. In the meantime, let's go ahead and research. Let's research. This is tough. I could go with casual games, and then we can kind of bounce back to, yes. Let's work on game design or sound or a new topic. Let's work on. I'm looking at casuals here. You know what? No, let's do target audience. Let's research target audience. And I know we're kind of sitting on some money here. I think I might try to get some contract work done to see if we can get a little bit more research going. Today, Navento has announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called Gameling. The device comes with changeable game cartridges and a monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the Gameling is underpowered, but given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. The Gameling is set to hit shelves next month, and it definitely did in real life. Research has been done. Find some contract work. This one, easy. That one's really, really easy to do. So we'll do that. See if we can get any more research points by doing this. I don't know if we actually level up our skills doing this either. Okay, that's done. Let's see if we can get another playtest for 5 weeks. Yeah, we can do that. Easy. Okay, it looks like the Can's father is now officially off the market. We have $326,000. That's insane. It sold 38,000, almost 39,000 units, generating $272,000. $250,000. Good job. Good job. Today, the new game platform Gameling by Nintendo has been released. Maybe we can jump on that too. Let's see. Develop a new game. Rated E for everyone, and this will be a superhero action on the Game Boy. We will acquire the license. We will use our engine, and this will be Marvel's. How will we do this? Marvel's on Go. Marvel's on Go, because it's portable. We're doing a rated E. Well, maybe we should do young. No, we'll do rated E because it's going to go on like a console. I believe anybody that's doing like the handheld's probably going to not want like a mature game. You don't really see that on like handhelds that much. All right. 2D graphics V2 version 2. Let's go. We got the license taken care of. We have money to spend. For Marvels, we kind of have an idea. I'm going to invest a linear story, even though we don't use a lot of development towards it. I think having it in the game just probably doesn't hurt us. So let's do it. Right? It could help us more than hurt us, I guess, right? At least that's how I think. Maybe. I'll keep all that kind of the same. And see if we can put out a triple header here. Thank you for that. 14,000. Yep. We'll grab this money too. 12,000. It can only help us, not hurt us. That's what I was trying to say. Marvel's on Go. I should probably put Marvel's on the go, but it's kind of like Pokemon Go, Marvel's Go. Get these bugs situated first. See if he wants to do a little bit more. He does. 17 and 17. Industry report: with the growing interest in video games, there's also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market their upcoming games. Oh, that's really cool. Marketing. Nice. Oh, technology and design went up even more. That's going to be new records. I hope this goes really well. Release the game. Release it to the wild. And then in the process, we will research a new topic. A new topic. And it will be zombies. Start researching that. The first reviews for our newly released game, Marvel's on Go, came in. Yes. Oh my god. Masterpiece! I know how to capitalize on something fantastic. Look at me go. Marvel's on Go. Oh, can I get like 4 10s across the board? This is insane. Hit him. Woo. That felt really, look at that. Almost 100,000 over. Oh my god. Almost 200,000 units sold in the first freaking, I was ranked 2. Marvel's on Go has achieved a company sales record with over 100,000 units sold, almost 200,000 sold in the first week. This is an important milestone in the history of CanStar. Congratulations, you have made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company Move further, then moving into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office situated in a technology park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? You absolutely know I will. And you know I definitely will. This $1.4 million. Incredible. First week, $1.2 million in sales. And we're going to be moving to a new office. But we're going to have to move to a new office in the next episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. I'll talk to you all later. Take care.